Hello everyone and welcome back to D&D. Welcome back to Rovanna. This is Darren and you know who I am. First of all, I just wanted to apologize and let you all know that I am aware of an audio issue that occurs in this session around the 17-minute mark and then is ongoing. And to be perfectly honest, I have no idea what happened. All I know is what it sounds like. And what it sounds like is that one of my mics stopped working midway through the session. So I've been editing this all day, and it still doesn't sound perfect. It sounds good, but it's not perfect. So once again, I apologize, and please bear with me. Anyways, though, let's get into a recap of what happened the last session. And last session was pretty dang intense. Of course, we started out in this icy field outside of the Dogtooth, where our protagonists were effectively stranded in a hiding while Brinley the Ice Dragon was flying overhead. To get them out of this predicament, Dane Zalnik came up with the idea to set the heroes' horse loose into this field as bait for the dragon. Sadly, their strong black stallion, O'Quinn, did not want to run out into this field, and who could blame him? So Saber, the Verlany's warrior who can shapeshift into a saber-toothed tiger, knowing that a tiger wouldn't be out of place in this environment, chased him out into the field. O'Quinn the horse was of course killed, but we never saw Saber's body, so who knows what's going on there. Afterwards, the heroes used Wilbis's fog spell to safely maneuver away from this dragon and outside to an old friend of Eowyn's house. This was, of course, a northern cabin owned by a lumberjack named Rowan. Also there was his cat Sigrid. After the Verlany's crew continued to investigate our protagonist's relation to the Book of Arthritis, Wilbis revealed that he had the book. Finally. And Dane revealed that he wanted to seal it away forever in molten iron, after of course it corrupted his best friend, Thor Bludaxe, Ivarn's father. So Wilbis and Bigg that night took watch during the long rest at the cabin, however, potentially not very well. So there you have it, folks. Welcome back to Rovanna, another session from December of 2023. We bring you Through the Mines. And eventually, the snow does pick back up, and it becomes a little bit more of a customary Verlany's morning. And the snow starts to fall, and the morning rises. It's very bright. You guys wake up in the morning, and the light is very bright as the sun reflects off all the snow. You guys wake up well rested. Like I said, you guys can all take that long rest, and you guys have all your spell slots replenished and whatnot. I'm going to do that with my NPCs real quick, so I'm sorry. Gnarly. Alright, cool. So everybody wakes up, and you guys all come back down to where you all met. Is anybody doing anything in the morning? You guys have a few kind of like maybe an hour or two before you have to kind of leave the cabin in order to be on your timeline. Dane kind of emphasizes this and goes, alright y'all, quick breakfast. Let's hustle up. We gotta get to this dragon before they unveil that flying fort. Could be nasty if that thing attacks it. Yeah.
What are the supplies available to us now in this?
I have an immovable rod.
And also,
I can throw the immovable rod into its mouth.
Wow. How do we
and it will just go straight through it.
Sure. Go ahead and make a history check or a perception check. Big Constantine, go ahead and make on that kind of like immovable rod thing. An insight check. Yeah, just an insight check.
Making your arm get off.
So Awen, with an 18 in perception, you can kind of surmise that there would be a lot there that would help you. In a mine, there are like mining tools. There's probably carts, tunnels, smelting stuff you already know of because Dane mentioned the iron forge. Maybe even explosives used to dig tunnels. Big Constantine, there might be a use for the immovable rod at some point, but those kind of things about spearing it, they're kind of, theory will only take you so far.
Wait, do we still need to distract the dragon at any point? Because if so, I think I can just make a male, she's a female dragon, right?
Yes.
I could make like the sound of like another dragon to like scare her. Or like a male mating call to distract her.
But how do you know she's straight though?
I could do I don't know, they, them, dragon.
There we
lore.
go. There we go.
It's possible. Do you want to roll for a check or something like that, or are you just floating that as an idea to everybody?
I'm gonna just float that out there.
I'm all for it. I love it.
What? When are we gonna do that?
Just in case.
Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah.
All right. Wilbis and Eowyn, go ahead and make perception checks at advantage.
Ooh, 20.
20.
At least.
You guys see Rowan seems to be quite worried. He's looking around the house, and he seems to be quite concerned. He can't find something.
It's Sigrid.
Oh.
Is it Sigrid?
You
Rowan,
can
when have
probably
you
infer.
last seen Sigrid?
Anybody seen the cat?
Where's Tobuscus?
Tobuscus is okay. Tobuscus slept with you at the end of the night. Yeah, Tobuscus goes, he seems to be kind of contented. He didn't really get along with Sigrid.
I didn't see her last night.
Oh, well, I guess that's,
Saw her outside.
Wilbis, did you see her at any point?
I saw her go outside.
Saw her go, which way did she go?
I tell him the way that I remember her going.
All right, fair enough. Well, she's an outdoor cat. Sometimes she does go out, but if you guys see anything, be sure to let me know, because, it gets lonely out here.
Was he hinting at what I think he's hinting at, or no?
Go ahead and make a perception check. You can't really get a read on this guy. He is literally like woodsman to the point where his beard masks some of his facial features. He's just kind of burly, but not necessarily emotional. But yeah, Dane goes, all right, you guys, well, does anybody have any bright ideas about this? Because kind of my primary mission, I'm not going to lie, was to just make sure I could apprehend and destroy this book.
Wow.
It's personal to me. I'm sorry. I don't...
Was our
just to be frank with
friendship not important to you?
Is what?
Was our friendship not important to you?
Well, I wouldn't have been, to be honest, I wouldn't have been friends if I didn't have this mission about the book. I wouldn't have met you guys in the first place.
We wouldn't be friends if we didn't let you have the book.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, everybody.
Good.
5.
17.
17. Big Constantine, this guy is genuine. This guy doesn't really have any reason to lie. He seems just to be an employee for the most part.
I'm busting your balls.
Yeah. Well, from what I tell you do a lot good at that. Anyone heard from Neuraless lately? Oh, I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
busted more than her balls.
Look, and I've killed prostitutes too, and he daps you up. Oh yeah, speaking of, go ahead and make your arthritis check. Go ahead and roll a d20. I completely forgot. Oh shit.
Can I re-roll that? Can I get advantage?
No.
If you want to do inspiration, you have inspiration.
Add 8 to it and get 12.
Okay, so
I
Ivarn.
feel
Bro, if
No,
it's
throw a
disadvantage on
D8.
strength checks, it's worth it to use your advantage on today.
But I learned I don't do any strength checks.
Okay, fair enough. You can use it as you see fit. That being said, this is a bad arthritis day for you. Suddenly, it seems, as you kick in, you reach for a fork to get your breakfast, and then your wrist is just not where it used to be yesterday. And you start to be very tense and rigid. It's going to be a painful day, disadvantage on anything physical. Dane kind of looks up at you a bit, but can't pick up on anything, but it seems he is kind of like surveilling you a little bit now that he knows that you all have the book.
Arthritis, man, it sucks.
What? What do you mean?
That's what you were judging me. That's why I'm moving weird.
Interesting.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Hang on a second. How long have you had this thing?
As far as I can remember.
Interesting. Ivarn, that might have been part of the bargain. I'd love to take you back to the One Mind after this, and we can figure out a little bit more about who you are, why this is something you're burdened with.
Wait.
All right.
Are you saying that my book has caused his arthritis?
Perhaps. I mean, the fact that the disease is the same name is kind of weird. I don't know anybody else in Rovanna who has arthritis. That seems kind of weird for a fantasy world. I don't know why anyone would do that.
Are you telling me that he did this to me?
It's not his book, though.
Did you do this to me, Wilbis?
How many times were you healed? How many times have you been grateful?
Oh, don't act like now you're making up for your past sins.
It's
When
not-
you gave me this fucking illness, and now we're gonna fucking die today because
This wasn't
am in pain.
This wasn't my book originally.
Good.
That's why I need to send a letter to Harrows and ask for his judgment.
Harrows? Who's this Harrows?
My former master. It
And
was
he
his-
did this to me?
It was his book. He didn't do it to anybody. It might be a relic that he found. He often kept many relics in his tower. and I just stole this.
Yeah, that makes sense. There was a lot of fucking sense with it.
Well, thief.
All right. We'll deal with this after.
Wilbis, do you want to write a letter?
Yes.
Cool. What do you say?
I just want to like reach out to Harrows and say hi. I have this book.
Heroes.
We're going to be, if all goes well, we're going to be dipping this in the molten iron today. But
Wipe your
if
mouth.
you have any further insight into the book as to the connections to hell and whatnot, write me back, and we can find a way to retrieve this book.
Cool. Go ahead and do a performance check with advantage here. I'm assuming you're probably sending Gina.
Yeah.
Cool.
12.
Were there not
What
any
if the
faster
destroying the
ravens?
book- what if
12.
destroying the book
No,
is
there
bad?
weren't. That's the thing. O'Quinn was the best. Gina's the worst.
The
So
worst.
O'Quinn, a kind of pang of sadness hits you as you realize the one animal that you guys really appreciated and needed is no longer with you, and you see this fat bird, Gina, slovenly just kind of pecking at Eowyn's toast from the plate. You shoo Gina off, and she looks at you with two lazy eyes somehow. They look at different sides of the room as you hand her this letter. This letter that does a pretty adequate job at describing the situation, and as you pass it to her, go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Don't fuck it up, man.
7.
7. Gina does take the letter, but she pecks at you. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Bitch.
Oh my god. Gina
Ow.
just pecks the fuck out of your finger. It
No.
seems that your pointed finger kind of snips in two at the very
Dash
tip.
me.
You're bleeding. Go ahead and take 4 slashing damage, I guess.
Are you?
Anyways, though, Gina kind of dunks her way out the window, and you
Jesus
see her take
fucked
off
up.
into the snow with this letter southwards.
Can I,
Can
can
I
I,
fucking make it?
can I use my book to heal myself?
I was yeah, use the
Sure
fucking
thing.
book.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll 3d8s.
Oh.
It's a lot.
There's a lot.
This book does level up along with you guys.
Oh,
and we're getting rid of it.
Okay.
What if getting rid of it is a bad thing?
Yeah, hold on. Maybe,
What if Dane is the actual main antagonist?
maybe we should okay, 13 health. Dude.
13. Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself. 13 or 4, I guess.
Are you kidding me?
So Dane looks at you. He'd taken this book out. Interesting. So that's how it heals you guys, huh?
Yes, perhaps. That's how I've healed many in the past.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that this book kind of would be like a nastier thing. You don't have to like draw blood or anything like that for it to heal you. Just kind of will it to be, and it happens.
Yes, but I've seen this book be used for other, more evil purposes.
Like
I don't
what?
use those, though. Pardon?
Like what?
Well, someone held me at knife point while they wrote their name into the book, and this big fiery demon came.
The demon came. You were saying?
He came, and then he came, and then he grabbed this lady and dragged her down into the book, presumably to hell or something. And one of the names in that book, Thor Bludaxe.
Yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Damn, that is just so. I didn't realize it could have such variance in use." He's gonna go ahead and make a wisdom check. Nat 20. He goes, "Alright, you guys, look. I'm gonna be real. I thought that the way this thing worked required bloodshed. Now, that is one of the main gripes I had with it, knowing that my good friend Thor had to shed his own blood in order to get what, he did done. But, on the other hand, clearly, and Wilbis just mentioned this, there are some evil components to this book. I think, personally, that it is much better off for us and the world in general if this thing is sealed in a block of iron. We can always come back and get it ourselves. We don't have to tell anybody else about it. But, I am willing to be, have this be a discussion here, because that is pretty useful."
Can we maybe have it for the dragon fight in case we need to be healed?
Sure, so maybe book secondary, dragon first?
Yes.
I would think so, considering the dragon would probably kill us.
I agree.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage. Big Constantine.
I'm okay with that.
15.
He goes, "Alright, you got a deal, Fig." And then he kind of shakes your hand and goes, "Well, shall we kill this fucking dragon?"
Where's Saber?
She has a name.
"Yeah, it's Saber. Oh, you're talking about that fucking white, scaly bitch that calls herself a lizard?
She has a name.
I don't know what she did, but whatever happened to Saber? And you see, he kind of pulls himself back. He goes, look, Ivarn, I don't know what happened to Saber, but it's not worth looking into now. We just don't have the time.
Fair enough. I won't argue that.
Cool. All right. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check. Or maybe a nature check. This is just to kind of see the outlook as to what happened to her.
How'd you say fucking nature? I would have done nature instead.
Nature.
13.
I'm rerolling
Nat
on
20!
nature.
Wow.
Okay, I got 22 on nature. I won that one.
Oh.
You said nature too late, and I already pressed
All good.
perception.
We'll go ahead and count it, the one that you got second.
Yeah, dude, fucker.
So, Saber is a very tough person. It would seem that out of anyone there, she would probably have the most likely chance to have survived being the distraction.
Awesome.
Dane kind of seems to surmise this from you guys and goes, I've got faith, but I gotta be cautious about this, and I've got a job to do.
I get it.
So shall we head out?
Yes.
Rowan goes, guess you guys are gonna be, out of here then. Shall I count on you guys coming back?
Hopefully with Sigrid.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if you guys see her, let me know, but, you know, she's probably just, out in the woods. Sometimes she gets a mouse or something. Alright, so you guys just heading out to the mine then?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gnarly. Alright, everybody go ahead. Whoever has the highest survival amongst you all, go ahead and make a survival check as you guys trek out into the woods.
Plus 3.
Plus one.
And whoever does this, they can do it at advantage because I'm assuming that everybody in the party will be kind of like assisting them with finding the paths and whatnot.
15.
15, gnarly. So you guys trek through this snowstorm with Eowyn kind of leading the pack. You all, Dane, Maury, Big Constantine. Oh, what'd you guys do with the painting? Did you all leave it at the cabin?
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys left the painting of Browd Ramblin' sitting by the furnace.
Oh, and
You moved him, right?
Oh yeah, but like facing away from
Yeah,
the
okay.
light, right? Yeah. So, anyways, eventually, Eowyn leads you all to this mine with the help of everybody else. And as you guys kind of approach, we'll have Eowyn go ahead and make a perception check.
18.
18. You hear some voices coming from the front of the mine. They go, I wasn't the last one to feed it.
I said I'd feed it next. You ain't gonna be the one.
And then you hear, ooh, and something big kind of rattling a chain. Everyone go ahead and make nature checks with advantage.
Oh.
19.
17.
All right. Ivarn and Big Constantine. Big Constantine, you remember hearing about gnolls, these weird kind of like rat, wolf, like bipedal creatures. Ivarn, you most of all are able to kind of surmise that there are 2 gnolls out front of this general kind of entrance area to the mine, this kind of like descending area down into this mountainous path. You hear 2 gnolls, and you also hear what sounds to be a bear on a chain.
Alright. I'll relay the information.
Cool. Dane looks at you guys and goes, well, shit. I knew there'd be gnolls here, but, you know, the bear's kind of scary, but it beats a dragon. Does
Still have to
anybody...
fight, right?
Well, yeah, it's not like it's one or the other. It's...
Does anybody have any bright ideas?
Do we
Anybody?
have to go through this entrance?
I mean, it'd be quite a climb. Go ahead and make a perception check or a survival check.
I think we have to.
There should be a cave in. Maybe there's another way in. Ah, that was a nat 1.
Yeah, so even so, you look up at this kind of area that the pathway descends into. It is sharp cliff sides. You can't really see with a roll that low whether or not it would be a good idea, but you can tell that messing up on a fall like that would be catastrophic.
Deadly. Even. Lethal.
Perhaps.
Alright, we gotta fight him. There's only one option here.
Well, we have minor illusion.
We do, and that can be
Perhaps we can distract them.
an object or a sound.
Now, this is where you can use your mating call tactic.
Is
I think
anyone-
it'll work better here because gnolls are freaky.
Now, what I could also do... Oh, wait, gnolls. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could do like a female mating call. Like, should I like draw them near us so we can like sneak attack them, or should I try to get them away?
Well, if we leave them alive, what if they flank us when fighting the dragon? That would be really bad.
Okay, so for them to...
Dane looks up at you guys and goes, well, also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sneaking's kind of my thing, so if you want to, like, send somebody in first, I mean, you know, I had a long rest, I can do some reconnaissance.
Alright, do it.
Go
Go ahead.
Send it to Buskus.
Or you could do Tobuscus as
No,
well.
it's not this guy. This guy could fair. The Buskus will just die.
Well, I can also... I can see through Tobuskus.
Wilbis, go ahead and make a nature check or an insight check with advantage.
We also have phones.
Oh, yeah, we do have...
Yeah.
I give one to Dane and be like,
Okay,
Dane has one already. Just try to connect.
18. Wilbis, I mean, with a roll that high, you would realize that sending in Tobuscus will be a little bit smarter than sending in Dane, because if you got caught as Dane, it would be catching a human. If you got caught as Tobuscus, it would be seeing a badger at your camp.
Okay, so if you want to do the reconnaissance thing, I can send
Send the skunk.
the... Here we go.
Cool. So Wilbis, you think that sending Tobuscus is the good idea. You take Tobuscus out of your apron. He kind of looks very reticent at this point. This is the first time you've really called on him to do anything as far as like a purpose goes. He looks at you and goes, and he seems kind of hesitant. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you have control over Tobuscus for 15 minutes.
Okay. So, I send him off. Do you have to investigate the area?
Perfect. All right. So as you start to walk into this camp as Tobuscus, go ahead and roll. Well, just roll me a d20 here, but this is going to be to like sneak in primarily undetected. Actually, there is no buff to badgers, so it'll just be whatever you roll. A 3. Instantly, Tobuscus, as you start to walk down this pathway, immediately you come over the crest and you see this bear on a chain. It clocks you, it goes, "Arrgh!" and lurches right towards you. The chain holds, it kind of clinks, it goes, "Ksh!" and the bear is kind of just held in place. The gnolls go, "That stupid badger, who cares about it? We got food in the mine."
Yeah, we got plenty in the mine.
And Tobuscus, you kind of are frozen as this bear is kind of looking up at you. Are you doing anything else?
Come back, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, Tobuscus comes back and seems quite shaken about all this. Wilbis, having used this ability, you know what Tobuscus knows. And yeah.
So what did you see, Wilbis?
Well, the bear is very aware. They have the two gnolls there. They have food in the mines. We have a base in there somewhat. But yeah, I can still use minor illusion to do the female mating call and then have them drawn towards us so we can get the jump on them. All of the syllables.
Cool.
Okay.
Anybody else doing anything with that information?
We're gonna
What-
prepare a big old punch attack.
Cool. So everyone's kind of readying in action then, I guess? Gnarly. Dane and Maury do the same. They ready their actions. So they all have this action prepared. Wilbis, go ahead, and you're doing this mating call, right, with minor illusion?
Yeah.
All right. How would that sound to you, I guess? How?
To me.
Yeah, these gnolls are talking. You know they speak, so...
Yeah.
All right, these gnolls are gonna see if they pick up on it.
They're like, oh,
Already agreeing with their
shit.
The gnolls don't even seem to hear it, actually. You are able to gather, though, that this is just out of sheer stupidity. You did a good job at doing the call.
Can I do it again louder?
Sure thing, do a performance check with advantage. This will be a DC 13 to get their attention.
15.
These gnolls go, "What was that?"
I don't know, but it sounded sexy, whatever it was.
And this is the way it's going to be since literally everybody has an action readied. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. You guys will just have an extra round of initiative on these gnolls. There are only 2 of them, of course.
23!
God damn, alright. Let's see.
That 20 not for anything
18.
anymore.
At this point, it is actually going to be Eowyn first. So Eowyn, you see these two gnolls crest over the hill. They're about probably 20 feet away from you at this point, but what are you doing?
I sneak attack on them.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Go ahead and roll your to hit.
This is crazy.
This guy is, I can already tell you're going to fuck him up.
13.
13. It actually doesn't hit. And as you go into him, you see that he has some kind of crude hide armor on, kind of pieced together from other pieces of armor.
I go again.
Go ahead. To hit, that is.
No! 13.
13, you miss again. You see Eowyn just kind of not really get any purchase on this one gnoll. Or do you have any other actions? Sorry.
No.
All right, Ivarn, you have your action readied. Which was that? Are you just gonna attack? Great axe. Awesome. Go ahead and roll your to hit. This one isn't the +2; it's just +2 to damage. Either way, you're gonna hit. Okay, cool, perfect. Yeah,
23.
that'll hit for sure. You're gonna hit one of these gnolls. Go ahead and roll your damage. 7. You see, guys, Ivarn just cleave into this one gnoll. Goes, wow, that hurt, and he starts to bleed a little bit. You said, let's see, you're 7 here. All right, perfect. Yeah, it's still up. Are you doing anything else?
Going to rage.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and go into your rage if that's what you need to do. And then Big Constantine, that's going to be you. What's the move? Punch. Yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit. Is it going to be the same one that Ivarn attacked or the other one?
Yeah, same one.
Same one? All right. Go ahead and roll your to hit.
20.
It does hit. Go ahead. Oh, is it a nat 20?
No.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and just roll your damage regularly.
4.
4, yeah, you do that damage. This guy starts to look pretty bad. He's at half health now. You see his bones break. He crumples over. Yeah, go ahead and roll it to hit.
Oh, I miss.
This one does miss. You guys see Big Constantine's fist swing over, and Big Constantine, you miss on this second hit here. This one gnoll is now at half. Do you have anything else? All right, cool. It is going to go now to Dane. Dane is going to do this same gnoll that you guys have been doing. He's actually going to do a ranged attack with a short bow, though. This guy is rolling dog shit tonight. I can't believe it. You see this arrow just slide right over this gnoll's head. That's it for Dane. That's him. Let's see here. Then it's going to be... It's Mori. Mori has... Let's see. Okay, you guys see Mori suddenly throws a dagger over y'all's shoulder towards one of these gnolls. And that just clatters to the ground. Yeah, it seems they're not really pulling any good weight here. That is going to be Wilbis now.
I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Awesome. On the same one that you guys have been aiming at?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, go ahead and roll your to hit.
23.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
5. Is he wearing metal armor by chance?
No, it's hide armor.
So 5.
5. Alright, this guy is starting to look really fucked up. He goes, ah, Jesus Christ! You doing anything else? Alright, so that ends you guys' surprise round on them. So these guys are gonna go ahead and roll some initiative here. Gnarly. Alright, still it is Eowyn at the very top. What is your move?
I'm swinging.
Alright, go ahead and roll your to hit.
17.
17, it does hit. This is that same gnoll, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
This guy's just getting killed.
Wait.
How would you like to kill this guy?
I stabbed him. And I turned to the other one.
Alright, yeah, you stab this one gnoll. You guys see the injured gnoll crumple on Eowyn's blade and then fall backwards into the snow. You said you have a second attack. What's the move on this second guy?
17 again.
17 again. That is gonna hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
12.
12. Yeah, this guy looks very hurt.
And he just...
Awesome. Eowyn does 20 damage to this fucking gnoll in this hit. The gnoll looks to be on death's door just from this one hit. It crumples over bleeding. Goes, I don't want to die, please!
How many of you are there?
There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a... I think,
Bullshit.
Sounds like...
there's like at least 5 of us down in the camp, but they're in the mines. They're not out here. Just take what you want.
I kick him.
You kick him.
Oh, that's gonna kill him, bro.
It will kill him. But yeah.
Don't we want to kill this guy?
I feel like...
We get more
We can maybe feed him to the bear.
I'm kicking him.
kicking. Go ahead and roll your damage. I'll say at this point this guy is incapacitated. Yeah, this guy's dead. You guys see Big Constantine for the second time this week kick someone to death. And this gnoll just kind of falls over. The snow around you guys is now red. But luckily, you guys aren't in any immediate danger anymore. You all do hear this bear start to go crazy on the chain. It goes, "Arr, arr," but it's still
I
contained.
try to tame the bear.
Oh no!
That is not a good idea.
All right, what do you?
Okay,
How?
so
Yeah.
don't tame the bear.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
feed
we'll
the
feed the
gnome
gnome to the bear.
Feed the gnome
Is
to
it a
the
brown bear or a black bear?
It is a brown bear. So Ivarn, you take one of these crumpled up knolls and you start to drag it towards the snow. And you drag it and it's leaving a trail of red behind you, and this bear looks up, just frothing at the mouth. It's under a tent. You see there's some like food items strewn about around the bear. It seems these gnolls are kind of just keeping watch in the camp. But go ahead and make a perception check or an animal handling check.
17.
This is going to be a very difficult bear to tame. It's got some scars on it. It seemed it's been conditioned only to fight.
Alright, well, fuck taming the bear. We'll take the other body.
Just feed
Get up our best.
Cool. Alright, so you guys see this bear looks down at you all. He's going to make a wisdom check just to see an advantage. Yeah, so this bear looks down at the gnolls and just digs the fuck in. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check as you guys look around at this camp. 18? 15. Wilbis and Big Constantine, you guys see that there are quite a few things strewn about. Wilbis, go ahead and roll me a d4. Big Constantine, go ahead and roll me a d4 as well. 1. Wilbis, you find one giant loaf of bread on the ground. Big Constantine, you're able to find 2 more health potions laying on the ground.
Not flush.
Cool. Dane kind of stays back, holding Maury back, going, "Look, if this thing bites the gnome, it wouldn't be very good. So, we're just gonna kind of move around here. The entrance to the mine isn't far. It's just down this way." You guys can see, actually, that there is a giant keyhole down in the mountain, just a few feet away from where the camp is.
This guy was fucking lied to us. There's no other little dudes in this village. There's no little dudes in this village.
Oh, he was saying they were in the mine.
How'd they get in the mine if they didn't have a key?
They kind of can burrow through. They're weird rodents, and some of them might have lived there beforehand.
There's another entrance.
Should we go in?
Let's open the door.
Is there anything around camp? Oh, there.
So Awen, you want to go ahead and open up the door?
Can I listen?
Into the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. 20. It isn't very, like, there's no noise coming from the immediate area inside of where the door would open up to, as far as you can tell, but that doesn't mean that it's completely unoccupied.
Okay. Should we open the door? Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Alright, so you guys see Eowyn slide this key that y'all found at the Dog's Tooth into this little hole in the stone. And the door swings open, and it seems like a very dank, dark, untouched environment for some time. You see this old, kind of preserved in history mine. Everyone go ahead and make perception checks. Or maybe investigation, whichever's higher for you guys.
17.
Cool.
11.
Oh my god, 9/11?
16.
16. Alright. Ivarn, you kind of still get a basic level of understanding as you look into this mine. You see that this entry area is pretty much a dedicated entryway. There's marble floors, and you see there's a door on the far side opposite where you guys opened up this one from. It would be usually attached to a chain mechanism. You see 2 large capstans, which are those kind of like devices you see in pirate movies where people like grab the big wooden wheel and run in circles and kind of of push the sails to raise. They have 2 of those on either sides of this entry room that would be used to open up the door on the opposite side. However, these chains, one of them is connected, the other one is disconnected. That being said, Big Constantine, you look and you see, in addition to that, there's a large pile of rock opposite a large smelting furnace on the left and right side of the room, respectively. And my folks, Wilbis and Eowyn, who got the higher rolls, you also notice there's a skeleton of a construction worker, and he is missing a hand. You might want to investigate that a little bit further at some point. That's definitely something worth noting. Who got the highest one? Someone got a 15?
I got 17.
17, Wilbis. One of the capstans is missing a gear. So one of the chains to the door is broken on one of the capstans. The other one that has the intact chain is missing a gear.
Not really missed.
I investigate the hand.
Cool. All right, go ahead and make either an insight or investigation check. This is a DC 13. 11. This skeleton's hand came off at the time of its death, probably. But you can't pick up anything much beyond that.
Hey, anyway, what you looking at over there?
The skeleton is missing a hand.
Go ahead and make a insight or investigation check.
I wonder
Yeah.
what that could be. Fucker. 10. I don't
10.
know.
Yeah.
Anyone else know?
Hey guys, you want to come look at the skeleton without a hand?
Can I investigate too?
Sure thing. Go ahead and make an insight or investigation check. Yeah, either y'all.
I got 20.
20. Big Constantine, as you walk over, you kind of step towards the skeleton, and just by sheer happenstance, as you step on one tile close to where his hand would have been, the tile lifts up. It seems like it was loosely placed in the floor. And as it does, there's a small square compartment revealed in the exact dimensions of these little stone tiles. And you see, it seems like this guy's hand got trapped under the tile at some point, because you see a skeletal hand resting on top of a gear mold. This would be something you could pour metal into and make a new gear.
Guys, we're gonna have to make a new little hand for this thing.
A new gear.
Yeah.
It looks like he got his hand chopped off.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weighted?
Poor fella.
Go ahead and make an investigation check or a perception
I
check.
don't think it's that.
Is there anything valuable on this skeleton?
Go ahead and make investigation check. This isn't a trap. This just seems like an unfortunate circumstance for this construction worker.
13.
Well, he's not
14. It doesn't seem like there's anything of particular value, but it might be worth looking through that one pile of stone across the room from the furnace. There might be some kind of valuable rocks in there.
We have to melt some metal down.
I have 1,000 ball bearings.
Well, we don't need to waste them.
We can't.
Oh, and you said, is there anything valuable on the construction worker?
Yeah.
There, you are able to find some rope. Go ahead and roll a D4 with advantage.
I think I go check out the thing after.
Yes.
8.
8. Yeah, you find 8 feet of rope on this construction worker here. But yeah, you do also realize that the valuable stuff might be in the rocks.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Cool. All right. So Wilbis, you walk over to the pile of rocks. Go ahead and let's see here. Make me a investigation check or a nature check. 8. You can tell that there probably is some metal in that pile, but you wouldn't be able to grab it yourself.
Could I call the rest of the party over and say, hey guys, someone come get this now?
Sure. Yeah. Does anybody want to do it in particular?
It's you, man.
Me?
I got arthritis today.
Alright, I'll pick it up.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check with advantage here. Gnarly. Yeah, with a nat 20, you're able just to pick out a big couple handfuls of iron here. You'd be able to melt these down in the furnace if you wanted to.
Yeah, I toss them in.
Cool. You toss this in the furnace. The furnace,
on?
it's not on. This furnace hasn't been on for some time, but there is some old wood in it.
Anyone have some fire starting stuff?
I believe I do.
Because I do not. I actually have a tinderbox.
I have a tinderbox as well.
Cool.
We can use my tinderbox.
And oil.
Gnarly.
I don't know if we need the oil.
Just in case.
Sure. Yeah, you guys go ahead and make a survival check with advantage. Just Big Constantine. If you're not using the oil, no advantage.
16.
16? Okay, yeah, you are able to start this fire in the furnace and it kicks to life, and you're able to melt down this iron into that little gear mold pattern. You're able to set it down to dry, but it will be a few minutes as this does cool off for a bit. That being said, is anybody doing anything else in this little room?
Can I blow on it to like make it cool quicker?
Sure, go ahead and do a...
Wand? Can't you use that?
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Stab of frost. That would
Oh yeah, that'd be
Will that do
bitchin'.
something to the metal?
I don't think Darren knows enough. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like cold. Like, can I just like touch like the staff to like the metal have it cool, or do I need to like use like a spell like?
I would think it's cold to the touch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a, let's call it a Arcana check or Performance check. This will be a DC 10 to cool it off. Oof. You're able to get it really close. Do you want to use, I mean, if you want to use Inspiration, you could, but you got it really close.
No.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you've got about 2 minutes before it cools. This thing is pretty close. Cool. So, Eowyn, your mind goes to finding a chain for this door now that you've kind of found a gear, or you're making a gear for it. Go ahead, though, and make a Wisdom check or an Insight check. 20, yeah. You don't find a chain, but someone did pick up some rope recently. If the capstan's still working and both chains on, like, that one broken portion on either side of it are functional, the rope could serve the same function.
I have 8 feet of rope.
Okay, you should tie it.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a, let's see, let's call it sleight of hand, survival, or performance check, whichever is highest.
22.
22, yeah. You only needed to get a 10, so you killed that. And also, if you got above a 15, you don't have to worry about this rope breaking midway through it being open. So you did a fantastic job. So you've got a very secure knot. You don't have to worry about the chain anymore. That being said, the gear seems to cool off, and it is about ready to be placed in. Do you guys want to go ahead and put it in? So you guys have everything fully assembled at this point, but you do need 2 people to push these capstans to physically crank the door open and into the locked position. Okay, so Big Constantine's gonna push. Dane and Maury kind of look at each other and go, well, we can push if you want us to.
Yeah, honestly, probably.
Alright, well, we'll do this as a team, because I'm not very, muscular, but, with Maury, we should be okay. So you guys start to crank up these capstans, and the door eventually lifts up into this locked position. How many of you guys have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
No, I do not.
So the only one who doesn't have it is Ivarn. Dane would have it. Maury has it as well. As you guys look down into this tunnel, go ahead and make perception checks. Not Ivarn, though. You will not be able to discern until you walk through. It's pitch black. 19, 16, and 9. Eowyn, you kind of squint a bit and you can't see very much, but you two, you all are able to discern that some way down this tunnel, it diverges to the left. There are 2 points at a certain part of the tunnel. You can either go left or go straight if you eventually get that distance down the ways.
Left or straight? Let's go to the straight. Let's go straight.
Can we go maybe listen? Maybe we can hear something from one way or goes the other.
Sure.
Echo.
Cool.
Oh, that's not yellow.
Those not together.
So, Ivarn, you are the only person without dark vision here. So, yeah, you guys, I'm assuming some of y'all whip out torches and you guys start to walk down. Ooh, that's bitchin'. Yeah, get a lantern. You guys all take out your little light sources and start to make your way down this tunnel. As you do, go ahead and make perception checks as you try and hear out to the front. I know some of y'all talked about doing the echo thing. You can if you want. 17. You hear some kind of mechanical clanking, Wilbis. It sounds like someone is moving something down a track. You also hear some more of these gruff voices in this way, straight down the mine. To the left, you don't really hear anything.
Guys, listen.
Move into the mine. Everybody go ahead and make perception checks again. 19, 15. 5. So, Big Constantine, with your high elven ears, you're able to discern that these gnolls are moving actually to the right. You can discern that there's some kind of minecart system that goes right a ways after you go all the way down straight, and they're moving some kind of hall down that way. They're taking something from the left and moving it further into the mine.
Keep going. Down.
To the left.
They're gonna be to the right. If we want to take them out.
Do you think we can draw them out?
No, because they're moving something.
I could do another mating call.
I mean, we could try the mating call.
Or I could like
We should do like a big boom.
I could either turn myself invisible or disguise myself as one of them.
What about like a dragon's roar?
Ooh.
Try and scare them away.
Yeah, I could do that.
What if they're feeding the dragons? Wouldn't they have like ton of food?
Yeah.
Then we draw them here.
I can do maybe the sound of like a different dragon, like a higher pitch. Like, ooh, actually no.
Go ahead and do a nature check or a history check, Wilbis.
Just something that would scare me.
This is going to be to, like, discern if these gnolls are, like, friends with the dragon or not.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. When they were talking about feeding something earlier up at the camp, they were talking about the bear. So these gnolls are probably their own entity within the mine. It wouldn't be very likely that these gnolls would ally with something like a dragon.
Okay, I'll make a dragon sound with my illusion.
Cool. Go ahead and make a performance check with advantage.
18. Oh, nat 20.
Perfect. You hear these gnolls, suddenly the mechanical clanking that you heard going towards the right just stops. They go, "Oh, fuck! It's back! We can't go in there!" And it sounds like they've stopped completely. Now they're just straight a shot ahead of you guys.
Let's go kill him.
That's good.
Cool.
How many are there? 5?
You guys can't discern.
Probably not that many.
Didn't the guy in the camp say there were 5?
5 total.
But there's 6 of us.
Could someone stealth ahead and check, or could I send to us get some check? Or does it not matter? We can take them.
They seem pretty easy.
We can take them.
Let's talk about it.
Let's get them.
Cool. All right.
Sneak attack. Surprise attack.
Surprise attack. All right, sure thing. So I will say you guys aren't able to see these gnolls yet. So as you start to near your way down to this opening where the gnolls are, they're not going to be able to see you. These guys live in caves. They have very limited vision. But you guys go ahead and make perception checks to see what's going on in this general area that the gnomes are kind of inhabiting here.
Not 20.
All right, my folks who got above 15s, you guys are able to see quite clearly that this kind of tunnel opens up to a larger cavern. And spanning this cavern, going from the far left to the far right, is a big minecart track. Now, these gnolls, and first of all, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of them. They've been pushing this minecart towards the right. It seems they kind of came out of the opening to the left and then started pushing this minecart towards that way. So they're all kind of frozen on this track, just kind of looking around, but they are pretty far from you. You guys have 50 feet before you can make it to this track. If you guys all wanted to charge out, it would be a 50-foot distance before you could, like, get there with a melee attack.
There's 6 of them.
There's 6 of them, yes.
We probably could kill them, but we have
We can draw.
And you guys do have Dane and Maury still as well.
We have a decent number of potions. We can probably fuck these things up.
But
But
what
that's
if
a
we-
lot of initiative.
But what if we like draw some near, and then they won't be able to see all that.
I would say.
Wilbis and maybe Maury can
But if we went back and we pretended to be the gnolls for the entrance, and we're like, hey, we need a 2-person guard shift rotation for the bear. And we got at least.
Can we get the bear loose down?
Cool. All right, so which one are you going with?
I could appear as a member of the race and like disguise myself as a guard and like whatever we need.
Cool. Just one of the gnolls then?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So is that disguise self, right?
Alter self.
Alter self. So you guys see Wilbis transform into one of these gnolls that you guys saw outside of the camp, one of these big, hairy, rat, bear, bipedal creatures. And yeah, now you're this nasty-looking fucker. What's the move?
I'm gonna walk in. Wait, wait. How do I go? I need to clarify the plan with my teammates. What should I say?
Get to him and we go.
We need 2 people back because the bear has gotten loose.
Okay, so I'll run in.
We gotta get back in the chamber.
I'll run in.
We need 3 of you. We need 3 of you. Split in half.
I'll run in and I'll say I'll need 2 or 3 of you. Preferably 3.
Say 3.
To
Don't give them the option.
You're talking too smart.
I'll walk in there. Hey, I need 3 guys to help with the bear. Got out.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check or a deception check at advantage. You only need to convince one guy. And it's a pretty low DC.
Go.
You see this one very big gnoll goes, "Well, fuck, we better get out there then." And he looks, he goes, "Alright, Jimmy, Johnny, come on." And you guys see 3 gnolls start to pursue behind Wilbis as he leads you all back towards. You guys do have attacks readied. So are you guys doing this ranged, or are you waiting for them to come into melee?
Would they hear us? Would they hear us attacking their friends over here?
It depends how you do it.
You should wait.
If,
Can we move further back?
like, into the tunnel?
Yeah, would we hide? Like, would we go back
Is it
down
coming through?
where like we veers to the left? Would we hide in that portion? Would we hide there? So that
And then, like, kinda jump out?
Go and jump up and we'll be far enough away.
Wait, but what if we still think about the bear will
No, the bear's not loose.
The bear won't fall in because it's not. And then
The
the
bear's
sun
in
comes
shape.
up.
I thought it was getting ready to escape.
No,
They'll come
no, we just
back
lied.
down.
We're just bringing 3 of them over here to kill them.
Okay.
So we
We'll
don't
kill them
go
all.
And then let's
full
do
tilt.
it in the left top first.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. So you guys see Wilbis bring up 3 of these gnolls. Now they are in range of melee attacks. Everybody, what's the move? Yeah.
Initiative.
So yeah, full frontal.
I'll turn around and I'll say the jig is up.
22.
Nice.
After the loop, so after
Yeah,
the attack.
I like
14.
14. I'm assuming Dane and Maury are going to kind of join you in on this. Nice. Dane coming in with an 18. Maury coming at a humble 10. And then we'll have these guys. You're going to see them auto roll for initiative, but not all of them are fighting right now. Cool. So Big Constantine, you're actually up first in this surprise attack round. You see 3 gnolls in front of you, not including Wilbis. Yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit. I'm assuming you're just going for one of them.
Yeah. 21.
21 is gonna hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
7. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you do 7 damage. We'll just say it's to Gnoll A, because that makes sense. Do you have a bonus attack or anything you like to do? Yeah. Go ahead and roll your to hit. 10. Unfortunately, that 10 does not hit. You miss your second attack. Anything else? Gnarly. That actually is going to bring us to Dane. Dane's going to look at Big Constantine and go, "Mind if I join you, Fig?" And he's going to go to hit here. And he is going to do a sneak attack, actually. Let's see. This guy, Dane, is going to be using a short sword for this one. That'll hit. Okay, you see Dane does actually 10 damage to this same gnoll. It's starting to look almost on death's door, actually, as he swings his short sword into it. It's bleeding all over the place now, but that is Dane's turn. Ivarn, it's now you. You see Dane and Big Constantine go after this one.
Am I still in rage? I don't think so.
How long does a rage last? It's only been a few minutes.
It ends after 1.
Oh, then yeah, you wouldn't be.
What a waste. I'm not using it again. I will hit them with the great axe.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit. Just the same one that everyone's been going for, or a new one of the 3.
It doesn't matter if I miss.
Yeah, you do miss. Do you have anything else?
No.
Damn. You guys see Maury doesn't attack, but she does take out her guitar, and she starts to play at this one big fat gnoll in particular, this one you guys have been attacking. She casts this spell to charm him. And this guy is gonna make a wisdom save. Damn, this gnoll, this bleeding fat-ass gnoll goes, I don't know what I'm fighting about. I'm gonna take a nap. And then this one gnoll curls up on the ground, starts sucking his thumb. He is not dead, but Nole is no longer in the fight for the time being unless he breaks out of this trance. That being said, let's see. Oh, Eowyn, you're pretty low this time. It's now you. What's the move?
Attack.
Awesome. We'll call this one Gnoll B. Go ahead and roll here to hit.
21.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This is an automatic crit.
Fuck yeah.
So 7 plus 7 is 14.
Okay.
2.
Nice. So 16 damage total? Gnarly. You guys see Eowyn jump out and get a sneak attack in on this second Gnoll. Brings it to death's door in one attack, but it is still standing. Do you have anything else? Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit if you need to.
20.
It does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, but I think you'll be okay.
7.
How would you like to kill this Gnoll?
I kill it.
Awesome, you stab this Gnoll right through its ugly fucking snout, and it collapses into the mine tunnel dead, starting to roll down the hill a bit. And yeah, you're looking good here, and Wilbis, what did you get for initiative? 4. Yeah, Wilbis, it's now you. What are you doing?
I turn around and then hit them with the staff before us.
Sure, just for melee damage?
Yeah, exactly that and the short sword.
Oh yeah, sure thing, yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit.
Ooh, 5.
It does not hit this third Gnoll. You guys see Wilbus swing his staff, and the Gnoll just ducks under it. Gonna have to be quicker than that!
2-weapon fighting, I'm gonna go with the short sword.
Alright, go ahead and roll your to hit.
14.
14 doesn't hit. Wilbus misses a second time. This Gnoll goes, ha ha! You're a little guy! And that is that. And now you guys are out of your sneak attack round. But it is Big Constantine up first still. There is this, just this one Gnoll that's still standing in the tunnel with you guys.
I'm gonna punch him.
Alright, go ahead and roll your to hit.
I missed him.
You did miss him. Do you have any other
I'm
actions?
gonna try to go for him again.
Alright, go ahead and roll your to hit.
I hit him this time.
This time you damn sure do. Go ahead and roll your damage. 6. Yeah, you make good contact with him, but he still looks okay for the most part. He's missing some teeth, though, but he looks good. He goes, ouch! He's looking okay. Do you have anything else? Alright, now it's going to be Dane. Dane just goes for a regular short sword hit at this point. That is... D&D Beyond is so fucking extra sometimes. He just got what he needed. 3. Does this guy have 2-weapon fighting? Damn, he doesn't. That's interesting. Oh, he does. Okay. Gnarly. You guys see Dane swing into this guy for 1, 2, 3. 13 damage. He brings this guy down pretty far, but he is on death's door, albeit still kicking. That's the end of Dane's turn. It's now going to go to Ivarn. What's your move?
Mercilessly kill him.
Gnarly. Yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit.
15.
15 to hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Actually, no. How do you kill it? Because it's +2.
It's +5. Whatever. Not sure what you're saying. How do I kill it? Well,
You guys see Ivarn lift this Bludaxe over his head, bring it back down in a perfect vertical over this Gnoll who just crumples and dies. You guys are now out of your initiative, even though you do still have, technically, that one Gnoll fast asleep on the ground. He goes... This is the big fat one that Wilbis was able to lure out, just kind of sleeping on the tunnel floor.
punch him. He is dead. I punch him.
Punch him, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Crit. This should be
6.
crit, right?
Yeah, you kill him.
I
This
punch
guy...
him in his face.
Yeah, you guys see Big Constantine. When he reaches his hand out, you see an eyeball fall off the top of his hand. It seems that this guy is just done. Anyways, though, you guys still have some occupants in the mine ahead of y'all, but you are out of initiative now. Is anybody doing
Go
anything?
down and fuck him up, too.
Surprise attack again.
Let's go fuck these guys up, too. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Are you guys just like going in guns blazing or something else?
Surprise him.
Wait,
We're gonna surprise him again.
Intimidate them and make them go fight the dragon before we do.
Yeah. We're gonna go hold them at knife point and intimidate them.
Have them join our party.
I
Run
hold the
with
fist
your
point.
friends, their head, the eyeball falling off your hand. And be like, fight for
We
us."
throw the bodies down.
Bludgeoning damage.
Am I still the
Alright.
the
Going over.
knoll?
We're just gonna
Let's just kill
intimidate
him.
them.
Let's just kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
Surprise attack.
All right. Surprise attack. Gnarly. All right. Give me just a second here. Da-da. Cool. All right. So as you guys go down, I mean, it's still gonna be. Yeah, I'll just say you guys keep the initiative just so it's easier for me, but like, you guys still have the surprise round on them. You guys see these gnolls look up at you guys charging across the mine, and they go, oh shit! Big Constantine, you're first. What's your
We do
move?
the same pattern.
Yeah, but you guys still have the surprise round.
Punch.
Punch, yeah, go ahead and roll your to hit.
20.
20, yeah, that'll hit him. Go ahead and roll your damage. 6, yeah, you do 6 damage on this first hit. Are you doing anything else? Alright, yeah. 17 hits, go ahead and roll your damage. 5, yeah. You guys see Big Constantine bring this guy down about halfway down. He's looking pretty nasty already as he leaps up onto the track, but he's still kicking. It's now going to be, I guess, Dane. Dane's going to go actually for a different one of these gnolls, and he's going to do a sneak attack as well here. Awesome. You guys see Dane leap up onto this minecart track and do the exact same thing to the gnoll standing next to the one that Big Constantine hit, bringing him down to half. Once again, still kicking, but it's now Ivarn's turn. What is the move?
Great axe.
Great axe. Awesome. Are you doing it on one of the ones that's already been hit or a new one?
We'll go for the new one.
The new one. Yeah, 22 hits though. Go ahead and roll that damage. 15. Oh my god, yeah, you actually do better than anyone has yet. This gnoll looks really fucked up. Not quite on death's door yet, but pretty damn bad. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Nah, that's it.
Cool. Alright, that is going to bring us to Mori. She's actually just going to join in on hitting the one that Dane already hit. She's going to go for, let's call it a rapier hit. You guys see her now that she's lost the one dagger. Doesn't hit with the rapier, unfortunately. She'll try and hit him with the dagger, though. She does hit this one guy with the dagger. And she'll do him in for 5 damage, which is not terrible, but he is still kicking, looking pretty bad as well himself. That is now going to be Eowyn. What's your move? 3 gnolls, all of them injured and looking pretty damn close to death.
17 to hit.
17 to, which one? Or does it matter?
The one on the right.
The one on the right. Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
This is a crit.
Damn.
12 plus 12 is 24.
Yeah, you kill this guy. You see everybody, Eowyn does his signature Eowyn evaporate, and suddenly, in a cloud, this one gnoll just dissipates. And he's dead. You guys see this one gnoll is now taken out. Give me just a second to kill him. Perfect. Or do you have something else? Oh yeah, you have another one,
The
yeah.
next one.
Awesome, yeah, you turn over to this other gnoll.
Fuck.
This time you miss, though, unfortunately. The gnoll goes, whoa, that was scary. I'm glad it wasn't me. Wilbis, it's now your turn, right?
Yeah,
Cool,
which is
yeah.
Shocking grasp.
Gnarly. On which one? Or just the one you're already?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll you to hit.
Ooh, 10.
10. It does not hit, unfortunately. Do you have anything else?
I think that's an action. So.
Cool. Alright, so now it is back up to the regular top of the initiative. Big Constantine, it's actually you again. Gnarly. Alright, go ahead and roll you to hit. Yeah, then you're going to automatically crit on that, so roll double your damage here. 8. You bring this guy just to the edge of dying. He is still standing, though. Alright, yeah, go ahead and roll you to hit. Unfortunately, it's just not enough. This guy looks up at you very afraid, though. And it's now Dane Zalnik. He looks up at you, Big Constantine goes, hey, let me finish that off for you. He takes out his short bow, presses it up against the back of this guy's head, shoots it, hits him, does, I mean, I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, this gnoll just crumples over dead, and he just took that guy out there. There's now only one more gnoll on the bridge. It is his turn, though, and he looks... I guess he's going to be closest to Wilbis here. He looks at you, Wilbis, and goes, I don't know what you are, but I'm going to take you with me. He takes this spear, tries to stab you with it here. Ooh, is a 23 going to hit you?
Yes.
Alright, he is going to do you here for 6 piercing damage. He looks at you and goes, wow, I can't believe you actually took that! Ivarn, it's now your turn.
Great axe.
Great axe, yeah, go ahead and roll you to hit.
24.
24, it hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
17.
17, how would you like to kill this guy? Gnarly. You guys see, 1 minute this gnoll's head is there, the other minute it is on the minecart track. You guys have bested all of these gnolls, and now you are alone in the cave, and seemingly alone in this mine in its entirety. You can't really hear any other signs of life around. Does anybody want to do anything now that this little fight sequence is over? Perfect. Alright, everyone go ahead and give...
Inspect this little hall that they were pushing around here, this minecart.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give an investigation check here.
Still on that one today.
6. Okay. So you guys at the very least can tell that when they push the cart from the left, there's probably some more stuff up the minecart track to the left. What you see in the minecart, though, is just kind of like raw, unprocessed rocks. Nothing really stands out to you.
Let's go look to the left.
Cool. Alright. So eventually you guys walk down this minecart track and come up to the left side. And this is actually, as you walk in, you can notice that this is where the one other side of the tunnel would have diverged. This is a little supply room, actually. So there's actually one other cart that's ready to be pushed down if you guys wanted to. There's a spare cart in here, and there's also another large pile of iron ore. Let's see here. Who is leading the way, do y'all think? I guess Big Constantine, you kind of were the one to say. Go ahead and roll me a d20 here. 5. In this minecart, you actually see 5 little mining charges. These are explosives. In D&D, like item core, you could call these just bombs. I think you'd be able to look them up and add them to your inventory. But you do notice those are in the minecart.
Take all these bombs.
Bombs. Take them.
Yeah.
Store them carefully.
You can carry them.
Yeah, all you, buddy.
Gnarly.
Gladly.
Alright, do either a dexterity or sleight of hand check. If you get a 2 or a lower, one of them might go off on you.
I stand back.
10.
10. Yeah, you're able to unload all these pretty safely, but gingerly, into your little sack that you probably carry with you there. That being said, other than that, it does seem pretty barren in here. This mine has been sitting pretty much unoccupied for some time now, so these mining charges are the highlight from this little storage area. Anybody doing anything? You guys know that the minecart tracks do continue to go some way through the cavern as well. There is another place you can go through the right.
Well, what should we do? We can go down, like that hallway.
I guess we should just keep going.
We should keep going.
Should we take the minecart with us?
We can, yeah.
I mean, it might come in handy. Maybe we can, like, throw it in, the tracks go right to the dragon, and we can put the bombs on the cart. And push
I mean, in a perfect world, yeah, that would be the plan.
That sounds like a bad plan, because what if we can't stop it in time and we just go, like, right into the middle of it?
I would, okay.
It's fight.
I guess we start swinging. I suppose. Let's just walk with the cart.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys kind of continue down the ways here, and you start to push this cart down the track with you all along as you go. Admittedly, there's nothing in it because you guys took the bombs out, and you eventually come to the other track that the gnolls were pushing in the, I guess, road would be a good way to put it. Do you guys want to take that cart with you? It's just kind of full of unprocessed rocks and materials.
No.
Yeah, I think we should. Just look for the land at the end of the dragon, and then we can just dump it on the dragon.
Gotcha. So go ahead and give an insight check. When you mentioned that, Dane is also going to do the same thing. He's going to do it with advantage because this is kind of his plan. Gnarly. Dane goes, Well, look, I mean, hey, if we're gonna put this book in the iron eventually, it might be best if we take this stuff with us, because we're gonna need stuff to smelt. Who's to say if it's gonna be full when we get in there? Alright, so Dane goes, well, me and Maury will take care of this one up front if you guys don't want to push it, I guess. So him and Maury kind of go out up front and start to push this cart down a ways. Does anybody want to do anything before you go into this next part of the mine? Actually, everyone go ahead and make an insight check as we're about to enter this next portion.
14.
Gnarly. Anyone who got above a 12. You guys remember that when Wilbis did the fake dragon roar, the gnolls immediately stopped going to the right. If you guys were to find the dragon, it would probably be in this part of the mine.
That's so scary. Do we want to exhaust any talking with this dragon? I think we need to trap the dragon.
Well, I was thinking if we can, if we trap it, attack it, right? One of the potential plans is we stick the rod in like its nose, and then like he can't move.
What if you just pull him back,
We'll put it at like an angle.
How big is the immovable rod?
I think it's just like a foot loosely, just like a tiny little stick. It should be in the item description if one of you guys has it.
We should send Tobuscus to
This
scout ahead.
flat iron rod has a button and you can use an action press the button, which goes to the direction from magical face and takes you and the creatures in action push the button again. Rod can hold 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight
How
goes
much
to
does
the
it
rod.
weight weigh?
Yeah.
Less than 8,000 pounds.
Oh, that's cool.
The creature can use an action to make a DC 30 strength check to move the rod. Yeah, it's about like a foot. But I can just go like this, and like, if it can't be moved.
Yeah.
What if the dragon fixes it?
The dragon more than
It's kind of big, it might do it on accident.
the dragon more than we'll put like something else.
The cap.
How do we trap?
We should send Tobuscus
Well,
to
like
scout
this,
ahead.
it's way bigger. It can just fly under.
Send Tobuscus to scout ahead and we'll know exactly what sort of terrain we're fighting in and how we can use the environment to our advantage.
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool. So, Wilbis, as you take Tobuscus out, having already used him today, he seems a little bit more lenient in wanting, not wanting, but like being pliable. Go ahead and make your animal handling check with advantage here.
21.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to kind of warg into Wilbis here. I mean, Tobuscus here, sorry. And you, I'm assuming you just kind of like run down the track into the next part of the mine?
Yeah.
Gnarly. So as you start to run down, go ahead and make just a general perception check with advantage here.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Tobuscus, as you walk down into this tunnel, you actually see something quite beautiful. For one thing, it seems that this is where the biggest part of the cave-in occurred. You see the mass smelting facility of the iron mine. All these wooden, stone, and sometimes metal devices, some of them are broken, some of them are intact, are scattered around the room. But even so, being a badger, you can tell that this is used for metal processing. At the far end of the tracks that you guys are walking down, you can see that the minecarts, if you do continue to push them down to the very end, eventually get tipped over into this very huge, like, boiling pot. Now, this pot itself, even though it's in front of and below this sort of conveyor belt for the minecart tracks, it can also be tipped over. So there's a lever system for that, and once you can assume, like, the stuff is loaded into the bowl, you can tip it over, and there's this, like, big rectangular carved out floor. Imagine, like, a big cage set into the ground. Essentially, hot iron would be poured onto the floor here, and then the cage would be pulled out with a crane. You would have a bunch of little iron ingots already pre-made because they kind of like dried in this cage pattern. And I will say though, there isn't anything lit. These machines haven't seemed to be used in a long time. But go ahead and make one last perception check as Tobuscus looks out at a device that looks like an oil rig at the very far end of the room. 8. There is some kind of item at the top of the oil rig, but you can't really see what it is from your vantage point. You would have to leave the tracks and walk down on the ground to go get it.
Okay. So I guess we'll go back and report to the group.
Cool. Dane goes, well, shit, I guess that's good news. If this stuff still has all of the iron processing things intact, I guess all I really need to worry about is just putting iron on the track and then getting it up to boil. Did you see a dragon or anything in there?
No signs of a dragon.
Everybody go ahead and make insight checks.
Yeah, that's fishy.
20. 30. 20.
Nice.
13.
Damn, Dane is rolling like shit tonight.
4.
4. Yeah, anyone who got above a 15. This is, of course, scary. This being the caved-in area, this means the dragon could just kind of, like, come in at any point in time. But it isn't necessarily, like, fishy. This is still an animal at the end of the day. It might just be out hunting like it was yesterday.
But that might give us time to set up a trap.
Dane looks at you guys and goes, well, shit, I mean, if the dragon's not here, do you mind if I kind of start the forge up? Just to see if it works? Would y'all want to help me with that?
I mean, sure, yeah. Now, Wilbis, you mentioned something
Oh, more can
being
help
on
you.
top of something in the distance that you couldn't see.
Mm-hmm.
What if I use my scope and I can take a look at it?
Let's do it.
Cool.
So I look through my scope, which is effectively a telescope.
So eventually, you guys do come down to this, like, kind of caved-in opening that Tobuscus saw. Go ahead and make your perception check with advantage. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, a 7.
Oh,
It's that far away, huh?
it's certainly a round object, whatever it is.
Well, that doesn't really help. I couldn't see it, it's too far.
Well, if you guys want to check it out, we can split up. If someone wants to go to the tower, I mean, me and, I don't know, maybe Eowyn can, work on the rig here.
I'll go to the tower then.
Let's go to the tower. Everyone except for Eowyn and Dane go to the tower.
What if the dragon comes back?
Well,
You'll
yeah,
survive.
good luck to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are too busy.
Yeah. Deal.
You folks go over to the tower. Dane starts to push down these carts once again and goes to Eowyn and he says, all right, look, I gotta be perfectly real with you. There's something that, I haven't told anybody in the group yet. Here, well, no, here, you work on the iron here. Go ahead and make a dexterity check, or maybe a sleight of hand check.
Damn it.
10. As you start to push the iron, like he says, this cart just kind of freezes on a little, like, rock in the track. He goes, fuck, Jesus, I knew I shouldn't have gotten into this. And he starts to push this cart. We're now going to cut to the folks at the tower. As you guys start to near this, you guys notice, without much hesitation, that this is very clearly some kind of egg. Everybody make a nature check with advantage. 21?
43.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna know. This is a dragon egg through and through. It's white, it's scaly, just like Brinley is. This is kind of part B of the mission, getting that dragon egg in order to have something to race for the Dragon Ball.
Excellent.
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 Cool. So you guys do see it at the top of this tower, y'all. And it's not like very climbable. You would be able to do it with some kind of check, or if you want to do some other way to get it down, you can.
Perhaps we should come back for this after we relay this to them, because what if this kind of causes the dragon to become pissed off?
You
Yeah.
could use this bargaining tools. I'm gonna slide your egg and then fry it. Over
Also,
easy.
Eowyn's the most athletic of us all, I believe, so.
Yeah.
Anyone is prying for information right now.
But he should climb anyway.
What are you yapping about?
So as you guys are kind of assessing this dragon egg situation, back to the conversation with Eowyn and Dane. And Dane actually kind of turns to you for a minute and goes, all right, Song, here, just pass me the torch for a moment. I'm going to get this furnace lit. And he kind of grabs this torch from you, and he grabs the furnace, and he gets this fire started under it, and he does it, well, let's see if he does it successfully or not. He has to roll for that.
So suspicious. I'm always suspicious of this guy.
Nat 20. You guys see, everyone sees this forge kicks to life. A red fire bursts from underneath this big heating pot, and his face is illuminated by the fire, and he goes, it's hell-like, frankly. You know, I hate hell, Eowyn. I would do anything to prevent hell from having a say over Verlany. And I did something a long time ago, and I'm not proud of it. But it is what it is. Go ahead and make a perception check as he's kind of going on this monologue.
Can I ready the dodge action?
Absolutely.
That was a nat 1.
Nat 1.
This is like my 6th nat 1 tonight.
Oof. But you ready the... Go ahead and make it with advantage if you are kind of readying here.
Perception? 2!
2. Alright, you guys all make a perception check at disadvantage.
It's ready, guys. It's ready. Doesn't matter what he does. Oh, shit. A 5?
18.
18, 4,
15.
15. Bigg, Constantine, and Wilbis. As you all are kind of like starting to approach the group again, the way this cave-in is structured, there's kind of a bit of an overhang above where this oil rig tower is. So you guys can't see the sky as well as Eowyn and Dane could if they were to turn around. Unfortunately, though, neither of them does when Bigg Constantine hears something approaching from over top of you guys. And you all hear a roar as this dragon swoops down into the cave. Dane's back is turned. Eowyn, you ready to dodge? Go ahead and do an athletics check at advantage here.
At least 23.
23. Damn. Okay. Fuck. Okay. So Eowyn, you're able to dodge. You jump behind the minecart tracks just in time as another white fog envelops the mineshaft. Dane is able to dodge it slightly, but he's still hit by the damage. You guys see suddenly this cloud envelop your two elvish friends one more time.
Really? He was monologuing. How could you?
Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. Half of that. Yeah, it's Dane. Okay, so you see suddenly this white cloud envelop Dane, and he is hurt even though he dodged it. You see as this cloud dissipates, he's sitting on his knees, blood trickles from him, everyone sees him injured as Brinley yells, "Verlany will fall today!" Dane looks up at you, Eowyn, and goes, "I need to tell Ivarn about what I did to his father!" And that is where we will end our session tonight.